G'day mates, my name is Boneslayer, welcome back to yet another episode of Tekkit Lite. And Fraps is 30 framesing me, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I think I fixed it. Yeah, I did, okay. So let's not look at any recipes then, hopefully. Let's try it just in case. Then I'm gonna leave. Okay, yeah, I'm being 30 frames, so... Okay, I'm back, and I fixed it again. Okay, anyway, instead of breaking the system, let's actually do something. I do not have much planned for this episode. Off camera, I went and gotten some sand, started smelting it. I got 2 fish on accident, and I cooked those. I'm also, not also, I meant almost out of bread. So I'm going to go and see if I can get more soon. But then there's this that I wanted to show you. So I did a ton of stuff off camera. And by a ton, I mean just crafting stuff, no other building or anything. Well, maybe. I can't remember. I can't remember if I did this before episode 9 or after. If it was after, then you haven't seen this yet. But if it was before, then I'm about to tell you something you already know. But I finished off the bottom floor. And I did the lighting. All that was left was the ceiling, so that was all I did. I did that. I just finished off the ceiling and I put in lighting, and I'll show you the lighting design, and I'm going to use that for every floor because every floor is going to be the same size, and that lights up the whole place so that no mobs can spawn, so it works. And I also cleared that area out today so that I'm able to build the top floor, which I will. And that's why I needed the glass, because I'm going to be putting glass on the top floor. And I also looked at the recipe of the main thing that I'm going to be putting in that floor. I looked at the recipe, and it is very much doable. It is very easy to do, but there's one thing, there's one thing that's difficult about it, and I don't know if I have it or not. If I don't have it, then that's going to be difficult. But if I do, then it should be extremely easy then. So let's look. No, yeah, I have it. I have 3 of them. Because I need emeralds for what I'm trying to make. And I have 3 emeralds, so I'm able to make 3 of these when I only need 1. So that's very good then. So then I only need, after that, I just need a bunch of simple stuff that I've already made in the past. But anyway, that's what I did off camera. I didn't do anything else, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I did. Anyway. What was I gonna... Oh yeah, here we go. And there's this. I wanted to show you this. This is the recipe that I'm setting up for another macerator. Because I'm going to put 2 in my lab hooked up to more than 1 geothermal generator. But for now, it's just going to be 1. Eventually, I'll make more. This is for a macerator. This is part of the recipe for an extractor, which is pretty much the best way to get rubber. So you're able to put sticky resin, this stuff, into an extractor, where if you smelt sticky resin, it gives you 1 rubber. If you put it into an extractor, it gives you 3, so that triples it. Just like macerators double ores, extractor triples rubber. And also, someone told me this in the comments. They didn't tell me why, but they just said to try and put rubber wood into an extractor. So I went into a creative world and tried it, and that gave me rubber. I did not know. I did not know that you could put rubber wood into an extractor and it'll give you actual usable rubber. I did not know that, so thank you for that. I will probably be doing that in the future if I only need like a couple rubber. And then he also reminded me of this. I knew this already, but I completely forgot about it. It's an electric wrench. Let me show you. I already have the crafting recipe finished, but I wanted to save the making for this. I missed. Here we go. The electric wrench. The electric wrench is very useful, but of course it does need to be powered. So I'll put that in there, and it's just gonna slowly, actually quite fast actually. It's gonna quickly gain power from the geothermal generator. If you did not know that, you're able to put items in the top slot up here, and it's able to gain energy. Just like in a furnace, the top slot gets cooked while the bottom slot energizes it. That's the same for this. Except this is like the storage of energy. Okay, so we're almost there. There we go. The electric wrench is finished. I'll just keep that in my inventory for now. But what the electric wrench does is that certain things like the macerator, they require a machine block to make. And a machine block, if it requires a if it requires a machine block to make, that means when you break that item, it'll give you a machine block. It won't give you the actual macerator, just a machine block. But if you use the electric wrench on the macerator or any other machine block item, it'll give you the full thing. So the electric wrench is pretty much like conservation. So thank you for reminding me of that before I moved all my stuff into the lab. Because that's actually why I put this up here. Because I forgot that there was a way to take it without turning it into a machine block. So this was originally going to replace that. But instead of replacing it, it's just going to add on to it. And this is going to be an extractor, which I believe also requires... Yeah, it also requires a machine block. I can make that now, actually. 'Cause that's pretty easy to make. That's even easier to make. But I have no reason to make it now, so I won't. I can make it now, but I'm not going to. So anyway. That's all I really had planned for this episode, is just to show you what I'm going to do. Show you the recipe for this, and show you power. That was pretty much all I was going to be doing. So I'm cooking up glass. A stack of glass I think is more than enough. It might not be, but I think so. We'll find out, I guess. I guess let's go and get more marble, because we're still going to be working on the lab. I'll just finish this, and then I'll put it... What chest? Probably in my technology items, because this is going to be used for the lab. There we go. Okay, another thing that I want to do, I won't be doing it soon, but I want to do it in the future. I want to go into solar power, because solar power is very good. I need a generator. It's easy to make. I need 2 electronic circuits, which I already know are easy to make. 3 glass, which are even easier to make. And coal dust, which is very easy to make. And that's how you make a solar panel? Really? I thought it was harder than that. Okay. Well, I'm not very good with this kind of stuff. Like, I'm not amazing with it, so you have to bear with me. I have to look up a ton of stuff on Tekkit, because I see stuff and I know the general purpose. Like, I know this is something to do with solar, but I have no idea what it does. So I always have to look stuff like that up. But I know the general purpose, which is really what matters. This is why I thought it was hard, because of the blue alloy stuff. I don't even have an alloy furnace. Does it matter which one you use, this one or that one? Are they from the same mod? I don't know. Nickelite, that's easy. Silicon wafer? What the heck? I need alloy furnace again. That gives me the boulets, which gives me that. So there's a ton of steps that you have to take for doing this. And it won't let me look at that. Okay. Blue alloy ingot. I guess I have to look that up too, since the game won't show me. Since the game only shows me crafting recipes, it doesn't show me like smelting stuff. It's nighttime. I should probably sleep. Okay. Always very, very good. Okay, anyway, there's not much that I'm planning on doing. So anyway, let's just go over. Also, another thing that I'm planning to do in the future is I'm planning to expand this out. This is going to be like a hub. This little platform here is going to be like the center of the bridges. One is going to lead up to my house. One is going to lead down around there like it already does. One is going to go up there, and one is going to go up there or down there. I haven't decided that yet. So that I'm able to access that part of the island, already access that part of the island, and my house. All from the same spot. I think that's a good idea. What? Why? Why is he angry? What's he doing? I didn't even look at him. Anyway, let's get some marble, I guess. I need more. Oh my gosh. I missed. How did I miss that? Okay, anyway, I need another iron pick. Where's it at? Here. Okay. Now let's make our pickaxe. I'm gonna be mass producing some Tekkit today, by the way. Because I mass produced Dying Light. I uploaded like 5 episodes this morning. So, last night and this morning I uploaded 5 videos. Because I recorded 3 in the same day, and then 2 in the next. Then I edited them all right after I finished the last 2. And then I put them on a file, brought them over to some other place, and uploaded it because I didn't have time to do it here. And the internet over there was a lot better than it is over here, so instead of taking hours to upload one video, it literally took half an hour. So that was pretty amazing. That was why I was able to get a few of them in last night. Because I thought it was going to be the same as it is over here. So I was planning on not 5. I was planning on like the first few of those videos being ready to upload by tomorrow morning. And then the rest of them I thought were going to be ready to upload by, I guess, like a couple hours from now, or maybe just now, I thought. Luckily I was wrong though, and apparently it only took half an hour. The first 3 were uploaded last night, and the next 2 were uploaded this morning, so that was pretty amazing. I was not planning that, but luckily it happened. So anyway, I'm going to be doing the same with Tekkit Lite right now, because I have a lot of time this week. It's just that, okay, I have a lot of time for uploading this week, and recording, and editing. But it's just that I don't really feel like doing much. Like, I never really felt like doing Tekkit Lite, even though I knew that I had to eventually. So then finally I was like, okay, you know what, I'll just do it. So I know I'm going to. It doesn't matter what I do about it. I know I'm going to anyway, so I may as well do it now. Luckily I did, because now I'm getting into the feel of it again. Because every once in a while, I'll just feel like I don't feel like playing a certain game. And I'll have to force myself to play it. And then when I do start playing it, I'll start getting to the feel again. So that makes me happy. Because I didn't want to do any Tekkit stuff. But now that I'm recording it, I'm happy that I am. There's so much marble. I don't even need marble B or C. Because every time I think I'm about to run out of marble here, I just unlock like a new cave that has a ton more. If I mine this entire thing out, I could build like 3 labs. Okay, anyway. What time is it? We got plenty of time. It's only been like 14 minutes or so. Let's just keep farming for marble then, I guess. More copper. I need more copper. Because now that I'm starting to get more into the machine aspect of things, I'm still mostly in the construction aspect, but I'm a little bit more into the machine side of it than I have been recently, so that's good. But because of that, I'm going to need a lot of copper wires. Because I need copper wires to run all throughout my lab, connecting the generators to everything. So then I need a ton of copper and I need a ton of rubber. So eventually I'm going to be starting a rubber farm. And I'm going to be using the rubber wood technique, maybe. If I have a ton of trees, I might cut some down and use the rubber wood in the extractor like I was told to. And get a little bit extra rubber. So rubber wood does have a purpose, because now that I'm using jungle wood for smelting and crafting, since I live next to a jungle, rubber wood has no other purpose except for being extracted now. So if I have any spare rubber wood, I'll just be extracting it. May as well. How much marble do I have? I'm gonna finish this off and I'm gonna look. I have a lot. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to finish off the floor of the lab, but if it is, that'll be pretty amazing, because I'm sick of building. That was one of the reasons why I didn't want to get back to this series, because I'm like, I don't want to build. I want to spend all my time building. I want to spend the rest of my time actually doing Tekkit. Building machines and everything. But the construction has to be done, so one way or another, it will be done. Doesn't matter how long I wait, it's going to get done anyway, so may as well do it now. And I am pretty close. I am pretty close to finishing this part. I will be building a ton more. I'm gonna have... I don't really have anything planned out for the floors yet, except for a couple. Like, obviously, the bottom floor is going to be the generator room. Then the floor above that is going to be something special. Then it's going to be linked... Those two floors are going to be linked to a tower that goes even deeper than the bottom floor, the two that I'm building now. And the bottom floor of that is going to be another generator room. And there's going to be floors with simple machines and simple contraptions, like the macerators and extractors and furnaces, those kind of things. Then there's going to be floors with the stuff like pulverizers and stuff like that. There's going to be storage floors, obviously. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I just realized... Oh, I just remembered something. That gives me motivation to finish this floor. There's going to be something that I'm putting into the floor that I just started building now. This is the reason why I'm building this floor. It's the special floor, I guess. Hello? Pretty much like the special floor that's going to have something... It's only one block, but it's amazing. And that's what I needed the 1 emerald for. Oh wow, exact. Okay, so let's bring these home. This should definitely be enough. I don't want to fill up my inventory with more marble. Oh, dang it. There's no other way out. Fine, I'll just mine my way out. Dang it. I'll just place them back then, because I don't want to have any extra marble in my inventory. It's like OCD, except it's not. Okay, so let's continue. The special thing that I have planned, I just remembered that it makes something, and that something is my favorite item in the entire game. It's awesome. Of course, when you make it, it sucks. It only looks cool. But then you're able to do something to it that makes it amazing. I don't want to give any spoilers, even though this is Minecraft and spoilers are not a word in this vocabulary. But I don't want to ruin the surprise of what this amazing machine is. If you guys have played Tekkit before, and if you're actual Tekkit experts, unlike me, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, just from that little information that I've given you. Because if you've played this before, and if you're experts, then you probably know of something that sucks when you make it, but then you can do stuff to it that makes it amazing. There's more than oh my gosh, I can't talk. There's more than one item of this. There's like a set. There's this item that I'm thinking of, and then there's other stuff that goes with it from the same block, I guess, that all have their own purposes, and they're all OP. They all suck when you make them, but they can become beasts if you have the right stuff. So anyway. So we're gonna build, weren't we? Yeah. So let's throw all this crap in here. Oh, that was my last pickaxe. Ooh. So I guess I need to make another one then. I do have a ton of iron, and actually, I have 11 more iron ore, which means 22 more ingots. Alright, so let's make this. It's becoming night, I could tell already, isn't it? Yeah, I knew it. Because I could see right here, this was a little bit darker than it should be. Okay. Alright, so I guess let's just do this then. Wait, I don't have any food. Should probably do something about that before I starve. And end my streak of non-starving. Okay, so here's the seeds. I always get scared when I'm doing this, because creepers have a habit of spawning on this mountain with me. So I always get nervous when I'm doing this. I will probably eventually move my garden out into the middle of the lake. With just being completely fenced off with gates that lead in. So that way, I can feel safe while I'm doing this, and creepers cannot blow up everything I've worked on, and me. I care less about me exploding than I do this farm at this point. Because this farm is my lifeline. Okay, so yeah, eventually I will make the farm a lot bigger, and it's going to be probably like right in the middle of the lake, with a bridge leading to it, completely fenced off. I might have another bridge leading back here too. Yeah, I should probably do that. I don't know why I just thought of that now. You'd think that would be common sense. Okay, so let's make this. I'll just throw 5 down and see how much that does. I still have more. Oh, it's completely perfect. Nice. So we got exactly 7 bread with no extra wheat. Nice. Oh wait, I still have copper in my inventory. Okay, I missed. Just close the door. There we go. Okay, so we're doing well on time. We're within our time limit. I can end it now when it'll be a big enough episode, but I still have stuff to do. So let's start the building process of the last special floor. This should definitely be enough marble, because now that I think about it, I only need to fill in 3 out of 4 walls. The front is going to be mostly glass. Okay, so let's make our way over there. Not downtown. I know you were thinking of it. How many times have I made that joke? Somebody, if you're a determined person, then just somebody go over my videos and try to find how many times I've made that making my way downtown joke. It's probably a ton. Almost there. Alright, thank you. Hello. Okay. Enough animal abuse, let's continue. Making my way up the mountain, not down. Not much to talk about at this point. There's not much to talk about in general. I never know what I'm going to say until I'm already saying it. That's how I do my videos. I just sit there, and once I have a thought of something to say, I just start talking about it. And then while I'm talking about that, something else will happen that I start talking about. So it's pretty much just a continuous string of, I'm just going to talk about that because there's nothing else to talk about at this point. Is this where the wall is? Yeah, that's where the wall is. Okay, so the entrance is going to be back right there, through the mountain. That's what I'm planning, at least. I need another shovel. Dang it. So 4... This is how I do measurements if I'm too lazy to actually count. I just place a random amount of blocks and then do it to the other side too. Okay. So this is going to be a 3x3 entrance. Alright, nice placement. And just fill this in here. There we go. So that's going to be the entrance. There's going to be a tunnel down there, and then the tunnel's going to narrow out right at the end, and I'm going to put a door. And there's probably going to be a bunch of fences and fence gates in here, just in case a zombie or something else either breaks the door or hacks the game and breaks into my lab. Because zombies can break doors, but anything else gets in, that's hacking the game. I'm going to put a door and then keep a bunch of gates out. Like all throughout the tunnel. Just for extra safety precautions. Because if they hack through the door, they might be able to hack through a gate. But if you put several gates, then they might not be able to hack through all of them. Only the first 15. Then the other 25 will hold them off. Alright, 2 more. There we go. How much marble do I have? I still have 4 stacks. And 1 wall is finished. We might not have enough. Well, then again, we don't have to fill that in, so that might help. I'm just thinking that we used about 2 stacks on 1 wall. If we use 2 stacks on 1 wall, then that means we'll be exactly enough. Because I have 4 stacks left and there's 2 walls. 2 times 2 is 4. Basic math. The more you know. Oh crap, I thought I just fell off and died. That scared the crap out of me. 8 left. Actually, this isn't 2 stacks a wall. This is 1 stack and... So that was... I'm gonna have this precise. So we put 2 down there already, right? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was 8 from there. So 1 stack and 8 plus 15. Is that 22? Is that 1 stack and 22? Is that 1 stack and 22? I'm just going off of memory right now because I'm pretty sure we placed down 8 here and then did 2 up on the next stack and then we just filled all this in. So 15 plus the 8 we already had. No, it's 23. So was it 1 stack and 23? I'm going to find out when I'm editing. How much time we got? Okay, we should be editing it today. Oh my gosh. Why can't I talk? I think faster than I talk. I think of what I'm going to say, and as I start saying it, I just talk too fast because I'm thinking too fast. I need to just calm down and just think about what I'm saying legitimately. Oh yeah, we were gonna fill this in with glass, weren't we? Okay. Well, I'm gonna do the bottom anyway, so this is how I'm gonna do it. I was gonna fill these 2 in, like so. Oh crap. Like that, and do that. And then the rest of this, okay, thanks. Awesome. The rest of that, except for the bottom row, was all gonna be hollow, and then it was gonna be glass. But okay, since I fell into a hole and messed up, I'm just going to leave this episode here then. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this endeavor. If you like being here, then hit that like button. If you liked it a lot, then hit that subscribe button. And guys, thank you again for joining me, and may I see you in the next one. Boneslayer, out.